Traders, how are you? Welcome back to Simply Forex. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Today is Monday, the 12th of February. And as always, guys, we are going to look at Friday's trades first of all. And if you stay to the end of the vid, I'm also going to give you my trade ideas for today and the important news for today. So stay tuned. Let's start with Friday. So this was the trade that I was in already. I didn't add to this trade, but we were looking to buy euro pound. We were looking at a couple of euro pairs, and this was one of them. So euro pound was in this downtrend, and this was the last high right here. Okay, as soon as this green candle shot up and the body of that candle broke that high, that is an uptrend for me. That is a higher high. That is a break of structure. All right. So we're in an uptrend. We wasn't making lower lows. And then we was getting this bullish reaction off of these lows. And this is very good weekly support as well, guys. All right. So, in an uptrend, bouncing off weekly support, seeing bullish candles, we were looking for buys back up to here. If we drop down to the H4, you can see this. Basically, it's become a bit of a box of indecision. All right. So price has just been in this area, just going from side to side. And why is that? Well, it's because this is the last H4 high. And we've got a real conflict between buyers and sellers. And they don't know whether to break this H4 level or not. All right. And so it's been stuck at this level. Yeah, because we have buyers and sellers in equal amounts, really. Excuse me, I'm still full of cold. So what I was looking for was a break of the top of this range. All right. As soon as we get a break of this level, perhaps a retest, I would have been buying this trade, this pair. I would have added to my buy that I'm already in. And we thought we were going to get it at this point, but it didn't quite materialize, although you can still see these lows are holding as well. So nothing's changed with this, guys. I still think this is a buy trade. We just want to see a break of that level and then up we come. But we just didn't quite get that on Friday. And even if you look at the H1, yeah, look at these wicks. It just still didn't quite break that level. Come shooting down, and then buyers come back in at this level. All right. So, yeah, we're in a box of indecision. We need a break to the upside. So no trade on that one, although I was already in it. And the other euro pair I was looking at was euro yen. If we start with the day chart, it was a case of this, right? So we were in an uptrend at this point, but then we started potentially seeing a lower high. We wasn't sure, but then as soon as we saw this candle confirms the structure of the market. Yeah, because we start with now we're seeing higher lows and higher highs, whereas until before this candle, we just wasn't sure what was going to happen. All right, so daily uptrend, bullish candle, and the idea was just to come back up to these daily highs up here. If we drop down to the H4, this just did nothing pretty much. What we were looking for, guys, was potentially a retest in here, and then we could buy it back up to here. But price just never left this area. All right. Excuse me, guys, full of cold. I blame my daughter. It's always her fault. But anyway, guys, yeah, it was just in again, just nothing happened Friday. Price just did this all day, and we just didn't get a setup as a result. All right. We got a nice big bearish candle, nice big bullish candle. Yeah, we don't know what to do with that, guys. Stay away from that price action. So no trade there. And then finally, guys, we were looking at a couple of Canadian dollar pairs. So Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. We were looking to sell because we was in a downtrend. Yeah. Breaking this low with this candle here. It was in a downtrend. We wanted to retrace and just to take price lower. But as you can see on the H4, we need something to tell us to sell. Yeah, we can't just sell, guys. Yeah, sometimes we can if we have a really beautiful level, but we need a candle or price structure to break down. We need something to tell us to sell this market. And just look at this. Look at these candles. None of those H4 candles are telling us to sell. Quite the opposite. All right, so we didn't have a trade in here, and same for New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. The New Zealand dollar was on steroids, yeah, yesterday. It was just so strong. I believe there was an announcement that the Bank of New Zealand was going to increase interest rates, and that just led to New Zealand dollar strength. But again, if we just quickly look at the day chart, everything was telling us to sell it. It was in a downtrend. We're seeing a nice bearish reaction here, to potentially come lower. And then look at Friday's candle. Kapow, in the words of Batman. Very bullish. And for that reason, we just never, we never got a setup. I mean, there was this candle here, which, and under normal circumstances, would be quite bearish. But look at the candle before it. Yeah, it's not bearish in comparison to the bullishness of this. And then just bulls, bullish, bullish wick, bullish. Again, no trade. Nothing told us to sell this. So yeah, those were the trades from Friday, guys. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy receiving my trade ideas and my analysis every single day, then please come join the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. Smash the notification button so you receive an alert. And if everyone could please smash the like button. It really keeps the editor happy, and he is crazy. Right, trades for Monday the 12th of February then, guys. Before we start, if you haven't joined our trading community yet, then why not? Come join it. It's free. Like-minded traders sharing knowledge, ideas, experiences. Come join it, the free Discord channel. We also have the VIP Discord channel where I give you my trade signals. You get access to the Trading Academy, which is full of tutorials, and you get access to me, as in you can ask me questions throughout the day. Come join that. Also, if you would like to be coached one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details of the mentorship program. And finally, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's loads of perks for doing so. Check it all out. It's all in the video description. Don't forget our live stream today, 7 a.m. New York EST time. Get your questions ready for me, guys, and we'll do some live analysis together. And finally, question of the day. And it's the same, guys. The question is, what do you find difficult in trading? What do you need help with in trading? Leave a comment below the video and we will start creating some tutorials to help. Yeah, so do that, guys. Right, let's look at the trades for today. So I'm going to start with US dollar pairs, right? These are not trade ideas because there's real contradiction going on with these US dollar pairs, all right? And it's this weekly, daily conflict that we're seeing. It's just made me leave the US dollar pairs alone. Because if you looked at pound US dollar, yeah, you would, on the day chart, you would be thinking, price has broken down. We're back to a very nice level. Let's take this lower. Yeah, and I would totally agree with you on the day chart. That would be a sell all day long. But if I show you the weekly chart now, yeah, you'll be saying, Tom, that's a buy all day long. Yeah, because this was the last low here. Yeah, price has come back up. It's come down. And we've got, look at that candle that's bounced off of these last lows here. Yeah, you would be wanting to buy that back up to here. All right. And it's that daily, weekly conflict that I'm struggling with on US dollar pairs. And it's with all, most of them. Euro, US dollar, look at this weekly chart. Very similar scenario, come down to a lovely weekly support level, got a nice bullish candle. Even if it does eventually come back down, you can't help but think we're going to get a bounce off that level. If you compare it to the day chart, daily's in a downtrend and at a nice level. We're in this downtrend, and it's back at these lows. That's a nice level to sell. But this is weekly support. Let's look at something else. Let's look at Aussie dollar, US dollar. The same story, day chart. This is the day chart. Price is coming down. Yeah, completely in a downtrend. Yeah, and if we look at the weekly chart, there's an area through here. Look where my target is. Yeah, there's an area through here. In fact, you could even change this grey zone a little bit, just to include more of those candles and decrease that a little bit. Yeah, so there's a level through there. So weeklies, you'll be thinking, okay, that's a potential buy. Again, even if it is a buy before it comes lower, yeah, because there is lots of selling pressure, but just we can expect a bounce off that level. If you look at the day chart, like I said, downtrend. So that weekly daily conflict is just keeping me away from US dollar pairs, guys. All right. But I do have some trade ideas, you'll be glad to know. So the first one is this, pound New Zealand dollar. And we know from Friday, we saw some real New Zealand strength come into the market. And that was because the Bank of New Zealand said they would increase the interest rate, which leads to strength in the Kiwi. And it hasn't manifested into a trade in a lot of pairs, but pound New Zealand it has. Because as you can see, yeah, we was in this uptrend and then price has just broken down. Yeah, we're firmly in a downtrend now. Lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, in a downtrend. And a nice big bearish candle that also broke through this grey zone, which was good support previously. This is a daily support level. Now potentially resistance. So lots of things to like. If we drop down to the H4, guys, looking at structure, yeah, it might just carry on. Yeah, and if it does, okay, no problem, no trade. What we want to see is a retrace. So at the very least, I want to see a retrace back to these highs. Yeah, we get a bearish reaction and we can start selling. All right. Or, potentially even all the way back up to this area here where price has reacted. Moving average 20 comes in. Yeah, we get a bearish reaction here and then we can start selling. So pound New Zealand dollar looking for sells. And then my next trade ideas are euro trades, right? Some of them don't have a lot of room to move into. So the first one is euro Swiss franc. So if we look at the day chart, yeah, we can say this is in an uptrend now because we are starting to see higher lows. Yeah, we are. Fact. All right, higher lows. And we've got a bit of room to move into back up to these highs, but not much. All right, so that's the idea. And then just look at the bullishness of these candles. Bullish. This one's bullish. Look at the wick. Bullish. Yeah, and this candle broke the highs of these candles. So this is where we find ourselves, and the idea is just to come back up to here. All right, if we drop down to the H4, I just want to see a retrace into this box here. Yeah, because it takes into account these highs and this H4 low. All right, so anywhere in here, we get a retrace into here. Maybe the moving average 20 touches it as well. We get a bullish reaction, and then we can take price just back up to that daily high. We've still got enough pips to move into to make this worthwhile. So euro Swiss franc buy. It's the same with euro yen. Not much room to move into, but there's enough. And again, this is a day chart. Yeah, we're in an uptrend. Yeah, higher lows, higher highs, firmly in an uptrend. And we've still got a little bit more room to go back up to these highs. Okay. If we drop down to the H4, yeah, we can see a reaction in here. So these lows have been holding. So perhaps we get a retrace to here. We get a bullish reaction. We can take it higher. Maybe it does come back down to this level. Yeah, and then we get a bullish reaction, and then we could take price higher. So euro yen buys, and then the trade that I'm still in is euro pound. And if this one plays out as we expect, this has more room to move into than the other euro pairs that we looked at. What was that? So yeah, nothing's changed here, guys. Yeah, I'm still interested in buys. We were in a downtrend. All right. As soon as this green candle breaks these highs, yeah, which it did, the body broke that high, it's an uptrend for me. We're not making lower lows. This is weekly support, so we know there's buyers in here. And if we zoom in a little bit, guys, you can see those buyers in these candles. Yeah, these candles are telling us buyers. So the idea is to come back, potentially back up to these daily highs. Yeah, perhaps, potentially this could become a bit of a range. And even if it's in a range, we've still got enough room to move into. If we drop down to the H4, we just want to see a break. Yeah, it's become a box of indecision, guys. Yeah, and I've done a tutorial on this in the VIP Discord. So come join the VIP Discord, check out all the tutorials. But it's become a box of indecision. What I want to see is a break. Yeah, and for me, I want to see a break to the upside because I'm interested in buying. So if we get a candle that breaks this level, breaks this high here, yeah, then we can start buying up to here. If, however, I get a break to the downside, I'm going to start hedging the trade that I'm in back down to here. All right. But for us, we're interested, break of these highs, we can start buying. Yeah, put your stop below here. All right, guys. So, yeah, those are my trade ideas for today. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button if you've enjoyed it. Now, let's check out the news. So, news for Monday, the 12th of February. So, we've got China and Japan on holiday. Yeah, good for you. Have a nice day off. And then it's pretty much a no news day, guys, really. We've got a couple of speakers, Bank of England governor, when he speaks, he can move the pound, obviously. So need to be aware of that. But other than that, guys, no other real news to worry about. So you're free as a bird to trade. Guys, don't forget to join me for the live stream later today, 7 a.m. New York EST time. Get your questions ready for me. Please subscribe to the channel. Please smash that like button, and I'll see you later.